So Tusi's new song that just popped out, Favorite Song, which is debuting in the top music videos on YouTube, it's pretty nice. I like he's got some traditional hip-hop elements. He's got some gloomy piano, but he's also got some nice bars here and there. Not anything that's super clever or Lil Wayne wise, but it's more than just an R&B song. He does have some rap elements to it. A pretty sincere song. He said that he composed it when he was in his car on his way back from his baby mama's house.
I like the emotional appeal that the track has. He has some very positive messaging. Women definitely need to be uplifted versus being disrespected. You see a lot of that already in hip hop, or you see women disrespecting themselves as well.
Everywhere.
Yeah, so I think when you have an artist that is making a song like this, obviously the ladies gonna love it, right? I think when he came up with the favorite song concept, he hit the nail on the head, right?
Yeah, Tusi says that he estimates that his audience is 75% women. So he knows his audience. He's just like Drake knows his audience.
Yes.
He even said at one point in an interview that when he first came out, he thought about doing kind of more of a street style, goalie type content, but he's like, that's not actually how I live. I don't want to represent that inauthentically in my songs. That he wanted to represent more of the life that he lives, and like, I gotta respect that.
I do. I definitely appreciate an artist who is not trying to do something that's not in their lane or trying to pretend to be something that they're not. If you can be authentic, if this guy really is that type of thoughtful, emotional person like that, it's good, it's healthy, and it's probably gonna increase his longevity in the game.
All I know is that if I can sing like Tusi, I would not ever lack for pussy. Talking about posthumous verses, we have a lot of different artists who, after they have passed on, they have posthumous tracks. Of course, the most notorious one would be B.I.G., where we see artists coming out music after they've passed away. One of those is Juice WRLD, and he came out with a track with Cordae called Doomsday, and it's the remake of the Eminem track Role Models. And so I feel weird about this track. It's hard to see Juice WRLD kind of animated in this sense with the weird CGI they did to kind of put his face on Cordae's face, and it didn't really sit well with me. I would have rather have seen a CGI image of Juice WRLD rapping in a posthumous verse, or a picture of him even, rather than this weird CGI shit. I'm not really with it. I mean, the song is okay. It's not a bad song, but it's not going to be a favorite song. It feels awkward, and it just feels awkward.
It does. Also because if you think about Eminem's past as kind of the drug-addled, teen rapper that he was, and then Juice WRLD passing away from a drug overdose, it's just kind of an awkward place. I do like the fact that Cordae did actually record this song with Juice WRLD. You could tell that even though it's released posthumously, it's something that they did together.
Yeah, they did work on it.
That they wanted to put into fruition, and
from Eminem's Role Models.
Unfortunately, they just didn't get a chance to do it together like they would have liked to with the rollout. I just don't think it was edgy enough. That's my whole thing. Like, they could have went all the way with the lyrics, kind of like Eminem did, and that's what the whole point of the song was, right? You're not a role model. That's why you're saying crazy shit.
Don't you want to grow up to be just like me? I fucked 10 women with HIV. Like, this is Eminem's original bars, and this shit sounds soft as fuck. It doesn't sound bad. It's not a song I would probably try to re-listen to, or at least not for the music video. Maybe for the verses, sure, but not the music video. The music video is very disturbing in that sense. But if they had made their song in that sense of the Eminem style, even looking at The Game, when he kind of tried to redo Eminem songs and made the Black Eminem, he mirrored the rap cadence and style and the couplets that Eminem used for the style of delivery. I would say even that sounds better as an appropriate tribute to our original song if we're talking about stylistic differences between that and Doomsday.
I think they went hard on the track. They just didn't capture the essence of what the original song was about, which was basically like a middle finger to the industry, to anything that was commercial. And that was a big part of why Eminem was popular early on, because he just would say anything, and he was good at making it sound good in a rap. So what they didn't capture was that edginess. What they did capture was it was a good track. They rapped really well on it.
This is true.
And I think it's a nice update. It's not the worst remake I've heard lately. We've heard some pretty bad remakes as of late.
The whole Ray Sherman tried to remix of Eminem Stan. With all these artists that are new and current trying to remix Eminem songs, can we just get another Eminem album with Boom Bap, right? You want to hear Eminem on
Boom Bap album. I need him to link up with the Griselda producers.
Right.
And that's going to be fire, yo. I just know it's going to be fire.
Well, so, and you think about who was Juice WRLD. He passed away because of an OD, but when he was alive, right, what would he do? He was part of that 2010s emo rap, but would you consider Eminem emo rap? I wouldn't.
No, he was more closer to maybe like horrorcore or something like that.
Yeah, I would say he's definitely horrorcore. So like for Juice WRLD, who's an emo rapper, to try to redo a horrorcore rap without that element in it, it has something essential that's just missing that would make it like pop, that you just feel that when Eminem starts rapping, you bob your head because he's super in the pocket. I just feel like this definitely could have been done better. I would have rather seen Juice WRLD rap than Juice WRLD's face melded with Cordae's face. It looks strange. It's an interesting listen. It's worth that.
It's definitely worth a listen.